Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I wasn't asked why I'm convinced. Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block. On a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At InChain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts. Basically ones that can run operating systems. That's basically all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Woohoo! It looks like we are live at 5. We have made it once again. Chuffed to bits with that. Hitting the nail every day. 5 o'clock. Try to anyway. That's the idea. I will still chuff to bits when we get there. I love it when a plan comes together, as Hannibal from the E18 used to say. So just a couple of articles to get through today. Bit of news, bit of gossip, see what's going on. But let's get on with the crypto forecast, the health of the system, the strength of the network. Let's do this. So what is this? What is this? Hathor macking it hard on Bcrash. So we will jump straight into just a little bit of funny gossip that I found about what Hathor is. You know, an Egyptian god. Joshua Arrow and Connor G in the house. Hello boys, thanks for joining me. Just having a bit of fun today, a bit of gossip. You know, on Hathor, which is what we'll look at in just a second. But I mean, look at that. You know, macking it hard on Bcrash, and they've got a little bit on Bitcoin as well. BTC.com have increased theirs. F2 Pool increasing their hash rate on Bitcoin. Yeah, Norpool. I mean, look at it. You know, I mean, by far. Other mining pools, 21% is the largest miner on that network, keeping these other boys at bay by the looks of things, right? Yeah. So this Hathor thing here. Just before we go into that, we'll just have a quick look at the markets, because that's kind of like what we'll have a quick look at. See what Bitcoin has been up to. Oh, traders doing their thing. I mean, look, that is a trading dump followed by a trading pump. I mean, look, it's just blatant manipulation. So in regards to Hathor, she was one of several goddesses who acted as the Eye of Ra, Ra's feminine counterpart. And in this form, she had a vengeful aspect that protected him from his enemies. Ooh. You know, again, this is just gossip, pure speculation, a little bit of fun. You know, I picked up the word vengeful there. You know, again, might be a storm in a teacup, mountain out of a molehill, but it's fun anyway. You know, like, you know, protecting Ra from his enemies. So could this be, you know, vengeful? Could Hathor mining have a vengeful aspect of it? Mining B crash is what I'm suggesting here. And this other one here said Hathor crossed boundaries between worlds, helping deceased souls in their transition to the afterlife. So is that what Hathor is doing to B crash? Just helping finish it off? You know, I thought that was quite funny. Who knows? But we shall see. So yeah, title just these 21 block rewards from 2017 spent after a decade of slumber. 10 years of slumber. All right. So here we have on early Sunday morning around 1:38 and 2 seconds AM New York time, approximately 20 blocks with Coinbase rewards from 2010 were spent in one block. I found this article just recently. So it says Chinese DeFi project, and they've actually called this project Dodo. I mean, seriously, the clue is in the name. Oh dear, like a DeFi project Dodo raised $5 million from top VCs. Dodo, a decentralized exchange, what a load of bollocks, is developing a new marketing algorithm called proactive market making and claims to have $110 million in total locked value. I mean, it's just decentralized. I mean, they have no clue what the word decentralized is. It's just another absolute load of bollocks. Even if they think it's genuine, they don't realize that what they've created is an absolute load of shit. For a bit of fun, I did receive messages from BSV International about the exchange they've had with Arthur Van Pelt, the known Bitcoin troll and shitcoin core coin supporter. This was epic. This was absolutely epic. Check this out. Well worth it. All the rebuttals, you know, were there. There was no one of them that refused an answer. Let's see if we can see where it stemmed from. So I think it stemmed. Oh, here we go. It stemmed from Masumi Hamashra as a quote here, when BSV International, whatever it is, you know, mentioned BSV Japan, because that's where he was, and so Arthur and Pelt had jumped in here. So this is how it went. Hi Arthur, thank you for this. The reason CSW couldn't prove himself prior to receiving the keys for the Tulip Trust is that Bitcoin's fundamental value is derived from the size of its neutral growth. Bitcoin has now 12 years of neutral growth, which is something no government can replicate. Arthur replied, no sir, the reason that Craig never received keys from anything Tulip Trust is because the Tulip Trust, anything like it, doesn't exist. Is that right? Is that why the IRA claimant case is going on over something that doesn't exist? All right, mate. Craig, never mind either. It's all nonsense to support his 2013-15 tax office fraud, and he created forgeries on the go in these years. Like, dear, oh dear. The guy just like doesn't stop, does he? So you're spouting political and social nonsense, as do all cool coin BTCs. We here in Bitcoin are only interested in the fundamentals and technicals of Bitcoin. Arthur had said here, now you're avoiding the subject of Craig not being Satoshi, and he is, of course, BSV's technological, economical, and social train wreck is the brainchild of that fraud, sir, knowing that you're complicit in that fraud. So the reply was, we Bitcoiners are not interested in CSW's inside leg measurement like core coiners. We are only interested in the fundamentals, technicals, and functionality of Bitcoin. If you want to know CSW's inside leg measurement, you can ask him, but Satoshi TV will inform you all about Bitcoin. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I mean, this thing went on for ages. The point that Arthur Van Pelt put was rebutted. Every single one, literally. I mean, there's a whole afternoon spent on this. So, yeah, loving that. Arthur Van Pelt, if you want to come on my show, I'm more than welcome to have you one of the guests. Let's hash it out. You can tell people how shit Coolcoin is and how it doesn't work and how it isn't meant to do stuff and how it's got no value. And I will tell you why Bitcoin does loads of stuff. You massively underestimate its potential and how it does do lots of things and how it's got loads of value. You know, let's do it. Bring it on. Right, people? I mean, let's... you know, I want to get Arthur Van Pelt on the show. I mean, how good would that be? You know, like, you know, he says that he, you know, flushes out scammers. And me, Satoshi, defender of Bitcoin against shitcoin scammers like him. You know, let's do it. Let's have it out. We'll see where the differences are. You know, he says that Coolcoin is a load of shit. I couldn't agree more. You know, Bitcoin is the bomb, you know, and they have no idea what it's capable of, like, you know, but they will see, they'll get what's coming to them for being shitcoiners, you know, they deserve it. So on that note, hope you've enjoyed the show, and as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, joy given, same time tomorrow. Catch you guys soon. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and watch the full episode on Streamanity for just 20 cents. Go to www.satoshi.tv. See the link in the description below. Bitcoin, one world, one chain.
Yeah, one vision.